we're gonna get into our point. I'm sorry, we just nerds. We love Naruto. Yep. It was a filler episode.
You guys do. Yep.
And you like Link.
Fuck One Piece.
You like Link and shit.
Whoa. No.
Hold on.
Nah, we not.
We'll get into the One Piece. I will say fuck One Piece because you. 2 bands worth of episodes to tell one story is crazy. I'm sorry, and I don't give a fuck. You could be mad.
Oh
you could be mad. 2 bands of episodes.
Not even
2
racks.
They told the Game of Thrones in its 8 seasons.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
In 8 seasons, we figured out Game of Thrones.
Nah, this story development is way over Naruto.
Listen, Dave, our buddy Dave, and you are very much One Piece fans, and I respect One Piece because it is one of the greatest animes ever. Right? It's top 3. Depending on how you look at it.
Like
even Scooby-Doo can figure out a mystery by the end of the episode.
Hold on, wait.
Come on.
Wait. There's no way, and I said this to our buddy Dave, there is no way that you need a rack and a half of episodes to tell one story.
And not even be close to the end.
And not even be close to Shippuden and Naruto together is 730 episodes.
Yep.
The more you watch, the less ninja
Shippuden and Naruto together is 730 episodes. You add Boruto, it don't even hit a rack. That's 2 generations of niggas told. You could even say 3 because we talk about the other Hokages and shit. That's 3 or 4 generations of niggas told in less than a rack of episodes. You mean to tell me 1 generation of niggas?
So where we're at right now,
take a rack and a half of episodes. That's crazy, bro.
Not even that. Fuck this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Super maybe hit 1,000.
Dragon Ball been on since the 90s.
And guess what? Guess what's happened in that time?
Dragon Ball been on more than been on before One Piece,
which is crazy.
So watch this, right? Yeah. This is how crazy it is. And almost the similar amount of episodes, Goku has been a child, has had a family, come back from the dead.
His kid is an adult.
Has a kid. He's a grandfather.
Yeah, he's a grandfather. Vegeta got a kid. Never thought Vegeta would have a kid.
He has 2.
Yeah. I don't know Dragon Ball like that, so I don't.
He has Trunks, and then he has it starts with a B. It's like Beulah or something.
Okay.
Bula.
Yeah, Bula. Yeah, so he has a daughter, right? Who looks like Bulma, right? And guess what? Similar to if less than episodes of One Piece, you know what's been the biggest time differential in One Piece?
What?
Them niggas went on like a 2-year training arc, or 3 years. It went from 2, and then he had to send a message out
3,
like, "We need some more time, niggas. It's different out here.
It's way different out here."
He was like, "These niggas are strong. We need 1 more year." And guess what, Steve?
What happened?
Them niggas is nowhere near where they need to go to get to One Piece.
No, they're not close to the One Piece at all. And again, I'm going to reiterate, if the One Piece is the friends they made along the way,
it's not.
Delete the whole
That's already
show.
been denounced. The author.
Who denounced it?
The author himself.
Okay.
You think that nigga wouldn't lie to
The
y'all?
author himself.
He's put y'all through 1,000 episodes.
The author himself
Listen,
denounced that
Ray,
shit.
let me tell you this. That was the One Piece. He changed it because niggas said they'd be mad. And he changed it.
It's not it.
Goldie Rogers, which is the nigga that you might not know. Goldie Rogers is the nigga who has said the One Piece is hidden, right? Guess what that nigga used to do all the time?
What?
Smile. He used to just be happy for the adventure. You know what that nigga would make the One Piece? The friends along the way.
And somebody said, so I think Dave told me, somebody did find the One Piece during one of the episodes, and they seen it and laughed.
It found the last road poneglyph for what it was.
Yeah, and they seen it and they started laughing.
Because he found out he was way earlier than the expected time that he was supposed to be there. Because the problem is there's an 800-year void era that's hidden from the entire world.
So we're going to have 800 years of episodes?
That's crazy.
But the crazy part is it's a whole entire major time skip that's way before that nobody knows about, and that's the main mystery.
Think about it like this. No, I'm gonna spit something to you, right?
Go ahead.
Come on. About 800 years before then, right? The nigga who hit the One Piece, he was in their generation. One of the niggas in the show is his son. So he wasn't even the whatever 800 years that nigga Ray is talking about. That nigga wasn't there for.
No.
Whatever that nigga's talking about, he wasn't there for.
So
unless his ability was to see in the past. No, that's the thing. None of this has anything to do with anything.
This shit is shorter. Speaking of Game of Thrones, this shit is longer than Game of Thrones with House of Dragon. And House of Dragon is 200 years before the original Game of Thrones. And Rick, you know how many episodes it took him to tell that story?
How many?
10.
Hour long?
Hour long. Okay, hour long. That's a fact.
Adventures and character development 20 over here, dog.
My fault.
I think about it like this, right?
Come on, bro.
Them niggas in One Piece right now. Spoiler if you care about One Piece. You got 1,000 episodes to catch up.
You gonna forget,
right?
You're gonna forget when you go on.
This nigga Luffy.
You're not.
Right now, he's at a
Gear
major.
5,
he has a major power up, right? Gear 5
yep.
gives him the Toon Force, which is one of the most powerful things in comic book
Toon
history.
Force.
Basically, is what the equivalent is, right?
That's actually fire.
He can affect the world to basically have everything mimic the physiologically of cartoons. So
of rubber.
Not even just rubber. It's
yes.
cartoons in general, because he has his eye popping out and like hits, and then like he's able to absorb fire and spit out smoke. That's Looney Tunes shit.
So wait, why can't the nigga just find the One Piece?
Guess what, Steve? No, even past that, right? These niggas is talking about him being a reincarnation of some nigga called Joy Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Guess what that nigga has to do with the One Piece?
What?
Nothing.
That's a lie.
The last Joy Boy was not around when Goldie Rogers had the One Piece.
The last Joy Boy is it's on the entire poneglyph. That's on. Like,
I don't know, so I'm not going to argue with niggas on the details.
That 800 was in that 800-year time. The nigga Roger recently pointed that shit out, but I'm telling you, it is valid.
But speak to before you delve deeper, we can cut this off, or you can get your point across, and we can move on. Right? I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm gonna say this to the camera. You're talking about the Joy Boy being in the polyglyph for the One Piece, right? Or like in relation to whatever you need to get the One Piece. You can break it down for me anyway. But I'm gonna just give this, right? You're talking about. So you're telling me that Goldie Rogers knew something about something that happened 800 years ago, found it, and then said, all right, the rest of these niggas got to find it? Or you're telling me that it's some big prophecy that's been 800 years in the making, and Goldie Rogers is the major part for it to happen and basically unravel into what we are dealing with now in the One Piece story.
Goldie Rogers is Jesus.
Goldie Rogers is the nigga that they killed and was like, everybody in the world, if you want to find my treasure, find the One Piece. And then everybody was like,
so
the
he's
One
Moses,
Piece
has been a
Luffy
treasure
is Jesus.
The whole entire time.
But nobody knew about it until Goldie Rogers.
But he was a nigga that found it.
Let Ray cook real quick.
No, he's not going to let this cook because I watched 4Kids TV. I watched when it was done.
4Kids TV is bullshit.
That was bullshit. That's the first iteration. Watch this. Goldie Rogers wasn't talking about the One Piece existing. He said that the One Piece was his treasure, the greatest treasure in the world. And if you want to find it, sail forth and find the One Piece.
Dub, dude. That's the 4Kids dub.
So if I were to watch that same old ass episode in the Japanese,
yes,
he says the One Piece is out there. It's real. He doesn't say it's my treasure. Find the One Piece. He basically speaks about it as being a mythical treasure that he found, and it's already been something that existed, and now all the crews got to go out there and find it. Or does he call it his treasure and go and get it?
The thing is, the One Piece is the treasure that everyone is looking for.
Before or after Goldie Rogers?
Before. The One Piece is the treasure niggas are really going out here to look for. Because if we go straight down the line, too, it was a point where this nigga Roger didn't even find the One Piece yet. And these niggas beefing with Whitebeard off the drip. Bro, I'm telling you. There is no Roger finding this shit saying, "Oh, this is the One Piece right here."
No, this is my problem with the One Piece fandom. Mm-hmm. They
stop.
They
I'm
know,
not part of them
they
niggas.
know this. No, they know this series has been going on for thousands of episodes, and they can't just let it go. That this nigga did not know where that shit was going in the beginning. Because what he's saying might be true now in the lore that they expounded
in the beginning. He
but
didn't.
In the base setup, he called it his treasure. He said, go out and find it. He didn't talk about being a treasure. They didn't talk about the One Piece existing before Goldie Rogers. And in the original One Piece, with that shitty-ass grainy animation.
Do not find that shit out till later.
That's what I'm saying. How much later?
What I'm trying to explain is...
Like, give a range of the episode. How much later do you find out that the One Piece was an 800-year-old treasure that Goldie Rogers stumbled upon?
One Piece guy, so I can't input on this conversation.
It don't take long.
More or less than 100.
Ray and Rick is cooking right now, though.
He could be cooking.
Y'all both cooking.
So okay.
More or less than 100.
Shit, if I get my numbers right, it's definitely within the hundreds, though. Because
within the hundreds.
Because It's like so because you have so much story that's going on that's stacked on top of each other. More than just focusing on one piece. You start to learn about the world.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
Dave did say there's a lot of lore and stuff that they get into that's besides the One Piece. My problem is just do spinoffs then. Just do spinoffs. We don't need a rack episode.
My problem is fans looking over shit like that. And I'm not saying Ray is one of those people, but I'm talking about the One Piece fandom. Looking over shit like that where the retconning the base, like literally the driving force of the series 100 episodes in, and just being like, this nigga's the greatest storyteller in the world, but they're getting mad when Naruto introduces fucking aliens.
That's a fact. Nick, I will say this. Hold on, wait. Go. Not that it's you, Ray. We're not talking about you. I
like that in piece after that, yeah.
Niggas do have been on Boruto bumper. Even me, because I liked it at first. And the anime is ass. Okay. The manga's better. Okay. The anime is pure dog shit. Okay, cool. I was watching the anime, right? And I enjoyed it at first. And then I was just like, this shit is kind of garbage. And I stopped watching it. But then our buddy Dave, shout out to Morrow, got me kind of back into it because of the True Blue, whatever the fuck.
There's two characters in the anime that don't exist in the manga.
See, that's crazy as fuck.
In the Boruto anime, there's two characters that don't exist in the manga at all. The nigga with the glasses.
The nigga with the glasses.
Who usually relies on technology of some sort.
Yeah, okay.
And then the nigga with the hat, who usually be rolling with him for that reason. He has Earth style.
Earth style nigga.
Dumb niggas don't exist.
That's crazy.
They're not any part of the story. So I don't know what they're gonna do with them in the anime when they get to the time skip, because literally them niggas don't matter.
Kill them.
Only thing they got.
Them niggas. Let me give an opinion on One Piece real quick.
Yep.
Again, One Piece. I acknowledge that it's a great anime. I haven't seen it. I've seen bits and pieces, but I haven't sat down and watched it. But I acknowledge from stories and just public opinion that One Piece is great. But there's no fucking way and I like watch. I'm a nerd. Ray, no, I'm a nerd. I watch the superhero shit, the anime shit, all of it. There's no way that you need a rack and a half of episodes to find one motherfucking thing. Either you gonna say fuck it or you gonna find it. That's it, bro. And I understand it might be more lore to it. It might be more shit to add to it, but I don't give a fuck. What's the One Piece? What is it?
So I would like to explain a little bit of feel like why this could possibly be the reason it's stretched out. Because they really have to go to a specific set of islands in order to get completely across the entire world. Because
the world ain't that big.
The
world ain't a rack.
No. Let me explain. Because
how many countries is
it? There's another piece, because like you have to go to different islands.
There's another piece. I'm gonna beat you.
Look.
I swear to God. No. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I did say this. I said, what if they find the One Piece and they like, oh, this is just a part of it, and then the spinoff is two piece.
My piece the piece I'm trying to say is a piece of information.
Second piece.
So it's like.
Two piece.
So it's a bit of science that comes with it. So
it's Luffy. He's 30 years old.
So this is funny. But my one little side piece thing, because I feel like this is why it's stressed out, is because the science of what they have based on the island. Like, it's like science behind this shit. It's strange ass science, but it is what it is.
Is this Dr. Stone?
It could be.
I could have been learning about
Dr. Stone.
That's what I'm saying.
Dr. Stone 3.
Guess what that nigga doing? He started civilization from zero. That's what I'm saying.
Dr. Stone is 3 seasons. This shit hot.
He started civilization from dirt.
Civilization was already started.
Oh my God, yo.
But he's making the tools.
No.
So you can't tell me he did not find the civilization.
Ray, I'm gonna tell you this.
He discovered a civilization that was there before he was there. Before he got curated.
That's true, but I'm gonna break this down. And I'm gonna break this down in the simplest fashion. The nigga counted how many seconds had passed. It'd been millions of years since since every human on the earth got turned to stone.
Never seen that.
It's been you watch that. It's been a million. Like, he counted every second that he was in stone. He counted and basically added up that they had been in stone for millions of years. Every bit of human civilization that had existed, all the technology that had existed is decayed and gone. There's nothing around. And before he even found, before he found a village
crazy
with the best technique they had was making fire, guess what that nigga did by then? That nigga made a light bulb.
From fire to light bulb is crazy.
Fire to light bulb.
Yeah.
Don't,
Smart as shit. Smart as hell.
That's crazy. The cavemen making fire. And the light bulb is far as fuck. Niggas don't realize that. That's far as fuck.
Steve, guess what?
Oh my god.
Same episode because he promised the nigga something so he would join his side. You know what he made in congruency with the light bulb?
What do you make?
A Coke.
A what?
A Coke.
The drink?
The drink.
That's some episodes down. Stop. That's some episodes down the line.
Listen.
No, it wasn't. When he joined with the sleight of hand line nigga, that was in the same time he finished the getting the energy to light the first fuse.
Season 1.
He the minute he lit the fuse, the nigga cracked open. He was like, Senku is real. He really made me a Coke. I knew I joined the right side. That nigga is him. And that was in 2 seasons.
Fair.
Listen.
That's fair.
One Piece, you have no excuse. If niggas is making fire to light bulb in one episode, y'all niggas don't got no excuse. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I think One Piece is the 2K of anime, and they just milking people.
Nah.
They just milking people. They just milking people.
I can't say that.
Because why the fuck are we still going this line? We was talking about Shikamaru. We're going to get into that.
Nah, I got one more.
You got one more? Hold on.
Senku.
Hold on, Rick. Hold that, Rick. Hold on. We're going to keep it going.
I'm still going with Senku is nice, but he's not the nigga to start a civilization if it was already there.
What are we going to call this?
Come on, that's what you said.
Anime argument?
I don't know what
so
to call it.
So he didn't nigga to boot up the inventions, which is props.
Talk, Rick. Talk to this nigga, Rick. Come on.
So I'm going to tell you this, right? There was a nigga who did not want civilization to get to where it was before because he felt like adults were corrupt. And they had no right to rule the world because they ruled it terribly.
The nigga who had the ultimate muscle.
Yeah, he was the strongest nigga. And at that point, being the strongest nigga around was basically like having a gun. How was Senku supposed to beat that nigga? You know what he did?
His mind.
He harnessed the power of electricity. A lightning bolt. He created a battery. A magnet. Off of strength of friction electricity. The nigga got sulfur. He created a gun.
No, I couldn't do that. If you dropped me off back in the day, I couldn't.
You're not doing that.
I couldn't.
And guess what? Throughout the season and the series, guess what they're doing along the way?
Wow.
The niggas is telling you the step-by-step process, and you could create a little science experiment to prove that you could do it with the resources that nigga Senku did.
That's a fire show, actually.
Really nice.
I'm going to have to tap into Dr. Stone.
And
Very
they even
great.
tell you, it was
That's
like,
crazy.
this is real and it works. Be careful trying it.
Yes.
I've been watching beefing animes. I need to learn something.
You learn a little bit with Baki too, even though they just be beefing.
Oh, Baki?
Yes.
Okay.
Smile all you want, Rick. That shit true.
Here, come on.
You smile all you want. That shit true.
I will say, I may one day dive into the deep hole that is One Piece, but I am wholeheartedly against it.
R&P moves, R&P groove, ayy. Yeah, I've been in the R&P